Um, Literally, all you're gonna do is hold, like, obviously turn it off from the PlayStation, and then just hold uh, the share button and the PS button until it starts flashing. And then if you have Bluetooth on your phone and it's turned on, it'll show up in your list of connected devices or connectable, and then just connect it, and then go right back into the game, and it'll immediately let you control the game. There are a few small things that you have to use touchscreen for, because for some reason it won't let you use the controller, like in a cutscene when you like go to pull the sword up and down.
Share and PS button.
Yeah, share and PS button at the same time. Make sure that you like turn your controller off first, like from the play. Like, make sure you turn it off while you're on the PlayStation, you know, so your mic is still connected. And then when it's off, you do the share button and the PS button. Make sure your Bluetooth on your phone is on. And if you're looking at the Bluetooth list, it'll show up as like DualSense wireless controller.
Cool.
Yeah, but it was actually fun. Funny enough.
Yeah, the air controller.
The what floor?
My spare controller hooked up to the phone.
Oh, nice, nice.
A female speaker?
Yes, it is a female speaker. She's kind of got an Ida voice.
Hold it. Just too cowardice.
Another one of those resonance amplifiers.
Get ready. Once I shut it down, the path ahead will remain blocked until the magic
So we got the badass name of Wolf.
Your back.
Yep. You can still, once you get to a certain point in the tutorial, it'll ask you to like customize your character a bit and pick your name, but Wolf is the seems to be like the character's name.
Sure, here we go.
Yeah, you can choose pronouns too. I made my character a female and I chose a he pronoun. Just so I can, you know, be a female but still be me.
If the gods are blighted, like Solus claims, maybe they're communicating with the Darkspawn somehow. Directing them? You saw those Darkspawn, though? Something is different about them.
And we'll stop them once we get out of this bubble.
Right. Let's get to that central temple.
Gotta go check my food in a minute. I do good meat and cheese and crescent rolls.
Nice.
I was gonna do the try to make sliders, but the buns were already moldy, unfortunately. That was not a minute.
That was not a minute.
The wall looks weak here. I bet we could break it somehow. More darkspawn, right where you broke that wall.
Here's your experience level.
Experience level? What?
I shall be a beginner.
Oh. Not really what I picked, to be honest.
Shoot the child.
And another resonance amplifier.
You on Veilguard now?
I hope.
Yeah, I'm
Me
on
too.
Veilguard now. I got, like I said, I got to the point where it tells me, like, to do my first mission after I reach the city. And now I'm gonna play a little bit of this. I'll probably play some more of that, though, because it was fun.
Barrier's down. We're close. I can feel it. Have you noticed something about the blight? Where it is, I mean? It's almost like it's feeding off the elven magic. Building's what I think it is, then the alignment means we're here. This is it. This is where it was kept.
Where what was kept?
The archive spirit, or as the ancient elves called it, the Nodus Derthalin. It means the inevitability of knowledge.
What does that mean?
I don't know, actually. The notes were never very clear on that, but I plan to find it.
More constructs ahead.
The inner sanctum. We're getting closer. door is going to need a second power crystal.
Then let's go find one.
Nice. My first boss. Get it item down. Go away, thanks. Let's see. Interesting. I just got a arcane focus tracker that is an ice. It's like necrotic damage instead. Oh dude, now the blade is green damage. It's crazy. So depending on the focus you have, see.
I'll share your screen so I can watch.
Okay.
There has to be another one of those power crystals around here somewhere.
What do we do over there? I can put this power for
Another ballista. I bet we could use it to break through that wall.
All that's left is the Nodus Derthalin. I have so many questions for it.
How do you ask it questions?
It's an archive spirit. You'll see. Okay, here it is. The Nodus Derthalin.
So we take it and we're good, right? We can head back?
Oh, I wish. No, it's a lot trickier than that.
Right. Because darkspawn, demons, and animated suits of armor aren't tricky enough. Nothing's ever easy, is it? So what makes this tricky?
If I remove the artifact the way I'd usually do it, it'll explode and take out half of Orlethan with it. The good news is, I think I can shunt the energy somewhere else. Okay, here we go. The way the magic is pulsing, I've never seen this before. It's almost like it's breathing.
Oh boy. That's bad.
Ogre! That's an ogre!
He could just be a part-time employee.
Oh, okay.
He never got the memo he was the boss, so that's why he's...
Ultimate ability, that's cool. Oh, the giant lightning dark fire Kamehameha. That's it.
Well,
Focus, poor
wasn't
job.
expecting to fight an ogre today. Then again, I also didn't expect to learn that my gods are rampaging around and trying to end the world. Just one of those days. Okay. Let's see. Okay. There we go. Ooh. No. That's good. I think. Oh.
Ooh, what does that crystal do?
Keeps the artifact powered. Focuses the ambient magical energy. That's why these things still work, thousands of years later. Oh. No, you don't.
Sulanan, Vir Sulevanan, and Asal Dirthara.
Well then.
I am the Nadas Dirthara.
Right. I have questions.
I am the Nadas Dirthara. What do you...
Where'd the spirit go? The Nadas Dirthalan, I mean.
It went back into the crystal, but the crystal's broken. Until I fix it. It's kind of my thing, fixing magical stuff. Strife and Irulan will want to know about this. And the Blight, and the Darkspawn. Let me know when you're ready to head to the Veil Jumper camp.
No, pointless nachos. Let me see if I get some shoot. Let's see if I have a new longbow for Balara. Anything for Harding? Negative. Nothing for Nevia. Nev's not interesting. I'll continue down this road for a little bit. Oh, that's what I was going to probably put the steel here, go for this chain lightning, and then skedaddle over here so I can start going for Spellblade. Oh, I didn't realize, but the companions also have skill trees.
I will stab my delivery guy.
That's hot, dude. A little sexy.
I ordered my food about almost an hour ago and it said it should take about 30 minutes. I will stab him.
30 minutes and an hour sound pretty similar in German, right?
Not really. Germany is pretty nasty about punctuality.
I feel like any place should be nasty about punctuality. If you're not punctual, you're a fucking monster.
Yeah,
Ready to
that
go?
also, but one of the most common things people apparently think about when it's about Germany are beer and punctuality, so...
That's fair. How else are you supposed to have a good time at your beer fest if you're not punctual to it?
Right.
True.
Let's get moving.
Come on, I'll show you the way to the Veiljumper camp.
Alright, I'm on my way back to the Veiljumper camp now, Charlie. I don't know if you got that far last night.
Why don't we have sentinels in our game?
Yeah, I know that Sentinel thing was cool. I was like, what? Maybe that's
11
why
wounded, 16 on
the,
bed rest, and some of our most experienced fighters are still
Void
missing.
Titans called Sentinels.
Running out of veil jumpers. Whatever's going on out there, it's scary.
Time to show that tree. It seems like it's getting further and further away.
Jahel and Milva never reported back from Demeter's crossing.
There are 100 people living in that village, or near enough. You're back, and you're alive. Good.
Sounds like things have gotten a lot worse since we left.
Darkspawn. They're showing up all over Arlethan, attacking anyone in their path.
We've evacuated 3 daily settlements already.
We ran into Darkspawn too, near the Nodus Dirthalin.
Wait, you found the Nodus Dirthalin? The archive spirit? We could ask it about the gods. Figure out their next move.
If it weren't broken, maybe, but we're not getting anything out of it anytime soon.
Meanwhile, Veiljumpers are disappearing. Something out there took them.
I know. But maybe, if we find them...
We find the gods, or at least some sign of where they might be.
But Arlethan Forest is huge. Where do we even begin to look for them?
Demeter's crossing.
What?
Irlin and Strife. When we came in, you said you'd lost contact with Demeter's crossing. We could go check it out. The 3 of us, I mean.
4. I'm coming with you.
Nev, you were still shaky, and...
I'm coming, Harding.
I don't know what you're going to find there, Rook. Likely nothing good. But You'd be saving people, and it might get you on the trail of the gods.
Demeter's Crossing's on the far side of the lake. There's a small boat at the docks. It'll take you there. Watch your back out there. And good luck.
Could we really be at war with
Okay,
our own
we'll need a boat to get there. Let's head to the dock.
We aren't prepared.
It made my character ginger right off the bat, so I didn't change it. What is it with that flying beetle?
Hmm? Oh, you mean the thing behind him? Radis?
It just talked.
Take a look at its eyes. It just talked. You don't recognize that name?
Okay.
It's Joe Biden.
It's a wish dragon.
That's right.
Remember Radis just had a wish dragon friend? There were still a couple wish dragons around at the time.
Lot of weird things lurking in the forest. I got the goods to kill most all of them.
That's cool, there's chests around.
Yeah, I found one near Morgan.
And now we've met.
Yeah, they show up on the map too, so it's like, oh, cool.
Do your best not to die, yeah? Looking to inflict some pain? I have what you need. Come back anytime.
Like a storage or something here? Because ever since I put on my first piece of armor, I haven't been able to change the cosmetic on it, and I want to change the cosmetic back to the cool looking armor. Don't see a wardrobe here. Back to.
Seems like a lot's happened around here.
What hasn't happened? This area is where Tevinter Magisters destroyed Arlethan City centuries ago. Whole lot of blood magic during the war.
What about now?
Whatever Solus did stirred up everything again. The old blood magic from the war, it never went away. Ancient relics appear out of thin air, ruins float. It's like an old wound that never healed. And now it's bleeding again.
Fallen and fortune. That's cool.
Yeah. Like I said, so far, they got some cool ideas. Definitely an interesting game. Especially considering it's mobile.
Oh, there's mantling.
Katie was texting me saying that she was being like
Rook,
harassed
ready
and
to go.
catcalled by some black dude. I was like, you want me to come over there and beat the shit out of him? So you want me to,
you sure you're
beat
up
him
for
so
this?
hard he ain't black no
I'm
more?
fine. Couldn't sit still much
He
longer.
can be purple. He can be on Sesame
Let's
Street.
go.
Yeah, beat the black off him.
I've never seen fog this thick in Demetta's Crossing. This isn't right. The dock usually has people bringing goods to market, bartering and shouting. It's always busy.
Something happened here.
Stay sharp.
Yeah, I didn't know if like it was immediately
It's
like
so
if the first mission
quiet.
was immediately like
Too
doable
quiet.
with like in co-op.
Where is everybody?
But it'd be cool if it was. If you could
It's
just like play the
market
story
day.
together
People
immediately.
should be out selling eggs and buying bread. But everything's just abandoned.
They barricaded the main entrance into town.
To keep something out?
No, to keep something in.
It's blight. Even worse than in the forest.
No one gets out. No.
You okay? What happened here?
Keep them inside. Listen to the mayor.
Hello?
I don't think he can hear us.
Everyone has to stay. No, you can't leave.
Hey, can you hear me?
Just stay here, and everything will be fine.
Someone used powerful magic to dominate the minds of these villagers.
She once made a pistol out of a loudspeaker.
I thought that was funny as hell.
The
Town
But
square.
I think I can make a bomb out of,
Search for survivors.
what was it, bubble gum and a
What we can find.
pick it up, you know?
Something like that.
Not impressive.
You know what?
This is
You know how to
Adeline.
make what?
I knew her. She was a farmer.
She used a
Sold
loudspeaker to make a
spices
gun.
to
It was
us, the
just
best
a
in
joke that was
Arlington.
made about the current
can't
gunsmith
believe
and
this
the
happened.
Destiny mobile game.
Look. Is that an Aravel on the roof?
Blight must have lifted it up there.
This blight is weird.
Ever seen anything like it?
Never. Blight's usually dead, static. But this is alive.
What was that?
Something big. Stay sharp.
Over there. 2 more survivors.
Hey, what's going on here?
Find the veil jumpers. Bring them to the mayor.
They're talking about Jahel and Milva.
They said bring them to the mayor. If we find the mayor, then maybe we'll find your friends.
Why were they looking for veil jumpers? What did the mayor want with them?
I'm going forward.
Thank you. Deliver you guys to find the gun here.
Look, more people.
Must round up everyone.
Must get them inside.
We will be rewarded.
Milva!
That's one of your fellow veil jumpers? Laura!
Jahel! He's alive!
Belara.
We're going to help you. We'll get you down, Jahel.
No, listen. The gods have returned. I saw them. I heard their voices.
The gods did this?
A blood ritual to release the blight. The villagers, they said they needed power. Belara, be careful.
Help me! Anyone!
Come on, that sounds close.
know you. You're the mayor of this town.
The village. The people. Are they,
Blighted. Dead. All of them.
You gave them to the gods, didn't you? Didn't you?
They were in my head. Infecting my thoughts. They made me do it. Please, help me.
You're not going anywhere until I get the full story.
I tried to protect people. You have to believe me. The gods told me to lure the Veil Jumpers to the center of town. The others were to be rounded up and kept safe. They would be the first to witness the glory of Gilnenane's new creation. She showed me gold. So much gold.
Right. We walked right through that new creation. A lot of dead people.
Also, the gods could gain power from the Blight.
I never meant for that, I swear! You must believe me!
The gods exploited his greed and fear.
I'm supposed to feel sorry for him? I say we leave him right here.
But I'll die. The Blight! Everywhere. What if the dragon comes back?
If we let you go, you'll run straight back to the gods.
They were in his head. Their influence might linger.
I understand what they do now. I won't be tempted again, I swear.
Rook?
Yeah. I can choose to save the mayor, or leave him here to die. What do you think, Ray?
I don't think he could be saved, but why not?
Think I should try to save him, or do you think I should just leave him there?
You'd try to save him. The elf chick might like you more.
Oh, did
if
you
you
try
cared
to?
about her. Yeah.
What happened? Like it just
Oh, I never got this far.
Oh, I see. I'm just gonna leave him. Sounds like a dick
Leave him
anyway.
here. He can fend for himself.
No!
Wolves will get him in the night. Or, given the state of this place, something worse.
The people of Demetis Crossing were depending on him. The least he can do is stay with them now.
A steep price to pay. And we're the ones to choose it?
Somebody has to.
You don't understand the power they have. They show you what you crave. They speak to the darkness in your heart.
But you had that
No
darkness
one
in
can stand
your heart in the
against
first
that.
place.
Watch me.
I won't be the last to surrender. I felt the evil.
Let's go. No point arguing with a dead man.
No.
Can I steal some of this gold that's near him, though? You know what I'm saying?
The Fade had opened, and the gods were free. Thanks to Solus.
I hope that the choices that happen like actually add enough discrepancy and variety to the game that I might like that gives me a reason to play again a second time. You know?
They'd woken up to find their empire, their subjects, even their fellow gods, all gone. But they still had the power of the Blight, and corrupting a village was just the start. They made plans to tap more of the Blight, all of it, to rebuild their empire. As a path to power, it had its costs. And everyone would pay for it.
Did you find our scouts?
This is actually a pretty decent-sized
I'm
tower.
sorry. Elgernon and Gillenane sacrificed them in some kind of ritual.
Creators. What about the rest of the village?
The ritual spread blight everywhere. The entire village was overrun.
The few who survived are controlled by blood magic. Their minds are gone.
Elgernon and Gillenane used them like puppets.
I dare say it was a show of force.
Morrigan.
They will not rest until you are on your knees, fearful, cowering, helpless in the face of such power.
Lady Morrigan?
'Tis simply Morrigan to you, Scout Harding. What a pleasure to see you again.
Rook, this is Morrigan, an old acquaintance. I thought she could help.
Morrigan helped the Inquisition when Varric and I were part of it. She knew more about ancient magic than anyone, except Solus.
'Twas both pleasure and necessity to help then, as it is now. Stopping Elgernon and Gillenane shall require many hands.
Then I look forward to your help.
How refreshing. Your cooperative nature is appreciated in return.
What can you tell us about all this?
As dangerous as Solus himself may be, his imprisonment of the gods was just. To leave them unchecked would have been the very end of Thedas.
This is our fault. When we interrupted Solus's ritual, the gods escaped.
Would those feelings not be better used to put things right?
But how?
Set aside your notions of godhood and see them for the ancient, powerful mages they are. Standing against them shall require serious magic of your own. When you interrupted the Dreadwolf's ritual, did you happen across any of the tools he used?
He had a dagger, but it got lost in the chaos.
Then you would do well to find it. 'Tis better in your hands than those of the gods.
Is there anything else Solus might have had that could help us? We're in his... well, he calls it the lighthouse.
Ah, yes. The legendary sanctum of the Dreadwolf. 'Tis said his Illuvian, the Viravas, could travel to any other Illuvian of his choosing.
That's not how it works right now. It only goes to Arlethan.
I can take a look at it. Maybe fix it, even. I know Illuvians better than most.
Any help you can offer, we'd appreciate.
If Illuvians even work the same way, all the magic is different now. Our gods are back. Our gods! And they're killing people and blinding the world. How do we stand up against that?
That was good.
I'm glad
We stand up against them one step at a time. We don't have all the answers, but we know what we need to do. You're fixing the Illuvian at the lighthouse, and Nev, Harding, and I are going to find this dagger at the ritual site. Let's get to work. There's a lot of fight ahead of us.
Indeed. Prepare yourselves well and have a care in your choices. These are the times in which legends are born or slain. In this battle, I shall render whatever assistance I am able.
Right. Let's move.
We gained 900 XP. Daddy.
What's that?
I said, ooh, 900 XP. Daddy. How's Destiny?
I'm liking it so far. I just got done talking to Radagast after upgrading my gun.
Nice. Yeah, I literally talked to Ryan. He said, now rekindle your sword. It, like, walk to the right. There's a mission flag, and I didn't do that yet.
Fallen combatants inflict blind suppression and disable healing.
I should have taken the shot.
That would have made things worse.
You don't know that. All you have are guesses.
We're up against something unfamiliar, working with more rumors than facts. Of course that's all I have.
I should have taken the shot.
You didn't take the shot. I destroyed the statue. Who do you want to blame more for the outcome? We all did what we thought was best in the moment.
And look where it got us. Tried to stop the world from being swallowed by chaos, and now it might be swallowed by chaos anyway. Elven gods escaped from their prison, Solus is in your head, and we're scrambling to figure out what to do. And Varric?
Varric knew the risks. He knew what it might cost.
We're still standing. The fight's not over.
You know, I like that about you, Lace. You don't stop fighting, you push for answers and action, while I can get stuck on questions forever.
Well,
Yeah, it doesn't say anywhere if it's a multiplayer mission.
we're fighting the unknown.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Everyone has a part to play. Varric brought us together because of his strengths. He wanted a team he could rely on.
I'll probably play a
We
little
have
more
to
of this
be
and then
that
pick
team.
that up and get it.
Play
If you're
to
still
our
on it, we can see
strengths.
if we can multiplayer.
And rely on each other.
Okay.
Maybe play
I
some
think
of the
I can
story
manage
together,
that.
finish it up, and then
Then
maybe
let's
see what
find
kind
Solus's
of
dagger.
content there is to play.
It'll be a start.
We'll play phone Destiny more than regular Destiny. No, shit.
Look, I can feel lingering magic. Powerful magic.
The dagger was here. Something took it. Darkspawn. Oh no, what if it took the dagger?
Only one way to find out.
Look, there it goes. Big darkspawn coming right at us. We have to go after that ghoul. Let's get this gate open.
Look up there. That magical device.
The game is gorgeous. This game is crazy cool. I'm liking the puzzles in this game so far too. None of them are like too complicated. Too straightforward.
Darkspawn don't usually collect things, do they?
Solus's dagger is special. They might have been drawn to it.
Anyone spot that ghoul? It must have come this way.
Look out! More darkspawn ahead.
Trying to switch between the weapons a little bit more.
Did you find the dagger?
I don't think these Darkspawn took it. Let's keep looking.
Alright, let's look at spells. Next up, like that. Probably hit this one, and then hit this one.
Over there, our dagger thief. More blight in the way. And there's probably another one.
Nicely done. I mean, it's gross, but you can't argue with results.
Interesting. He's got a fire orb. Nice. These cool finishes, just like in God of War 2.
Ranged attackers! Finish it! Look, another one of those magical beams. There are 2 of these devices this time. I bet we'll need to direct beams at both of them.
That's one. Now to find the other.
Now let's see what's behind that gate. problem. Coming at range. Got him good, Rook. That has to be the ghoul we're tracking.
Better hope it still has the dagger.
And that dude's supposed to be a boss? Jeez.
Yeah, this was a really good one. That was a frenzy.
Lyrium.
Harding?
I'm so dumb. I put your screen in my corner, and then I was wondering why I suddenly heard moaning. Because I forgot you were in my corner.
I can hear it. The song of the stone. What is happening to me? What the?
Okay. Got a little upgrade, Hardy. A little upgrade.
Are you moving those rocks?
I don't know. I don't know
control it?
Let's go again. Let's end this.
On the left. They're at range. They're coming from the right. That's room for ya. I call that a win.
Under fire. Watch it.
They're aiming for us. Ranged incoming. Got it. They're shooting for us.
Got us at a distance.
Don't just stand there. Ready again.
Move quick.
They're at range.
Let's do this again.
Range.
Oh, I'm inside the rock.
That dagger. What did it do to me?
Not sure, but we should get back. We'll talk it through there.
Your pet has failed, sister. And now the magic of the dreadful stagger is hidden from me. Fen Harel meddles once again.
If his dagger's beyond our reach, we must craft another. Made of red lyrium.
You said something took you over.
Something like that?
And it's still with you?
Yes. I think so. It can't be possession, can it?
I doubt it. Dwarves can't be possessed. They aren't connected to the Fade. Solus's dagger triggered this event. But how? Or why? I'm sorry, Lace. I wish I had answers.
It's alright.
It's
Talking
alright.
has helped. And hey, we got the dagger, right? Mission accomplished. Dwarves have never used magic. We can't.
It's not the magic I know.
What do you mean?
It's clearly stone-focused, which makes sense. Dwarves are children of the stone.
Mages connect to the Fade. Dwarves reach out to the stone? Maybe?
Maybe.
I guess we don't have any real answers.
It's a wonderful gift. You must be proud.
But I didn't do anything to earn this. How could I be proud? I don't even know how it happened. It's all a little strange. But not in a bad way. I feel... connected.
To
the stone. Dwarves call ourselves children of the stone. Some of us have what we call stone sense. Those that have it can feel caves, lyrium veins, and faults in the rock. I wasn't one of them. Maybe the dagger unlocks something hidden. But this is more than the stone sense I know. I hope you're right that this is a gift.
After you beat the first mission in the game, you get access to, like, little missions, like learning how to double jump, and you get XP tokens.
Harding, you being here is never a problem.
Oh, really?
I don't know what I'd do if you weren't here, to be honest.
That's so sweet. Thank you. I, feel the same. I'll send word to the Grey Wardens about the blight we saw. And then I'm gonna lie down.
And we need more answers about what the gods are planning. I'll find some place to relax and try to reach Solus in the Fade.
Good luck. Can't wait till we get to you. It feels like we're finally making some progress. And I'm not sure what my new magic's about, but I know it feels right.
I have completed double jumping.
Nice.
Oh my god.
You're a double jumper.
With their eyes on the Dreadwolf and the gods he'd set loose, they couldn't see their own personal demons coming to haunt them. Harding told herself it felt right. She was connected to the stone, to the lost titans, and all of Dwarven history, with its buried secrets. How could that be anything but good?
Ominous. Ooh. Spooky time.
Guess I should find someplace to try to talk to Solus. Wait, that room wasn't there before. I don't think.
Yeah.
Never Harding must have put my pack here. Makes sense. Better place to sleep than the infirmary. Guess I can spare a few moments to unpack my things. The Antom commander I took this from thought occupying Trevisa was the same as owning it. I showed him how wrong he was. Freed a bunch of prisoners that night, including Varric. That's also the night the Crows kicked me out of Antiva for carrying out unauthorized operations. It was the right thing to do, but it did bring the Antom down hard on the Crows. I probably could have made fewer waves. A peddler gave me this after I saved his caravan from bandits. He told me the scroll went back to even before Tevinter. Said that elves had a rich history, even more than the rest of us. That history looked better before Elgar'nan and Gillinan came back and started blighting everything.
Excuse me.
Varric and his life lessons. I asked him how we were supposed to stop Solus, and he gave me this. Take a long, hard look at it, kid.
It'll always show the face of a hero who can get it done. I don't know if I see a hero's face, but it's a face that has seen a lot. Got a few new scars. Some that show up in a mirror, some that don't. But Varric believed in me then, and he believes in me now. I can do this. The ever-turning orb. My final training project as an apprentice. I spent months finding the precise balance of energy flows to make the enchantment permanent.
I don't know. I haven't really found anything that felt woke. All the original games had like females, multiple colors and races. Can't really think of anything dialogue option wise either. Let's see.
Amazed this thing still works, seeing how many times I messed up the magic and broke something. But I got there eventually. Right. That's better.
I guess the most woke thing is that you could probably
just
have a different
relaxing.
He or she
Maybe if I
versus
clear
your
my mind.
looks, but who cares? It's your character. Play it how you want. Make it all male, make it all female. Make it an amalgamation of all the parts. Whatever you want. Oh.
Back so soon. It must have been worse than I had thought.
Hello, Dreadwolf.
Ah, but perhaps I am mistaken. You may be here to correct me, to tell me that my concerns were unfounded. I am, after all, remembered as the god of lies, treachery, and rebellion.
It's true.
Depending on the story.
And what story shall we tell now?
I need to know what the gods are planning.
You are asking for knowledge no mortal in this world is privy to. If I am to share it with you, I need to know what makes you the right person to lead the fight against Alkanan and Gelanane.
Someone has to do something. I may not be the right person for this job, but I'm the only one left.
So your call to action is that any attempt is better than none?
Back in the Crows, I had to deal with the Antam invasion. One night, I saw a unit getting ready to transport prisoners to another city. It was way too large for us to hit.
But you did so anyway, using unconventional tactics to confuse the Antam and free the prisoners.
How do you know that?
You helped Varric pursue me for the better part of a year. It would have been foolish not to learn about who was hunting me.
Then you know that if someone has to make a call, I'll do it.
I suppose I was not so different when I started.
Started what?
My rebellion against the Evanurus. The elven gods, as you call them. They wish to reclaim their dominion over this world. To accomplish that, they will need two things. First, the Blight. What exists in this world is a bare fragment of its power. The rest is imprisoned, until they release it.
I feel like the first question you should ask is the game good? How is the content? How is the story? How is the dialogue? How is the combat? Not, is it woke?
Well, I honestly understand it, the question.
I don't.
Because there was for people who didn't really notice every little detail about this game, this game did seem a
In
little
what way?
woke. Not a lot. No, not for me, but a buddy of mine. He said it seems weird in a woke in a weird way.
I don't see it. Like,
I
it's
can't
literally
really
the sa-
explain.
So far,
I
it's
can't
the same
really
exact thing all the
I
way.
can't really explain it to you because
There's the
I don't see
same
it that way.
amount of women,
It's just a game to me.
The same
but
amount of men, races, colors. I just don't tell you. The dialogue is not woke. I think people just can't come up with a reason to hate this game other than they just want to hate it. I get that it's a different version. It's not exactly the mechanic-based game that you want. But
okay, maybe not for everybody, but for my buddy, you are actually wrong with that. He didn't hate it because of the woke, how he called it. He just didn't like the game itself, like the gameplay and stuff. But he just said
totally
it seems weird. But yeah, I understand where you come from because it's not really woke.
Yeah, it really isn't. Like, I mean, the first game had like
Elgernon and Gillenane were elves like you, right?
Like you had like what 7 total companions. 4 of them were women. 3 of them were women. Like, I'm pretty sure you could still make your main character female in the original one, but I don't know. Like I said, I think the most woke thing is the fact that you can have.
Just prefer to look at tits instead of.
You can have he or she, whether you're he or she. I think that's literally the only thing.
Why would they want to blight the world?
It is my fault.
Yeah, it's definitely mechanically a lot different than the previous game, so I did not
When my
like it for
efforts
that.
weakened their grasp on the elven people, they grew frustrated, then desperate.
And turned to the blight.
Once the corruption took hold of them, they were blind to its horror. It was just another source of power for them. Now they would blight the world without hesitation and call us backward and foolish for opposing them.
Just seems weird. But that would be the first question.
What would they need to do to free the blight? And how do we stop them from
Okay,
doing it?
yeah, that's the first question is also weird, but the question itself I can accept that it was asked.
Few artifacts capable of doing so.
We've already recovered it from the ritual site.
Excellent. Then they will have to make their own. That will give you time.
You said the gods needed 2 things, and the blight is the first. What's the second?
Followers. They have called themselves gods. And what is a god without worshippers to sing their praises?
I'm not going to bend a knee to blighted, murdering monsters just because their ears are pointed like mine. I don't think many other elves are going to either.
Agreed. Elgernon and Gillenane care little for the elves. They will find worshippers among those hungry for power. Tyrants and bullies. The cruel and the corrupt, who fear their own vulnerability and seize any chance to feel strong. If you hunt them, they will lead you to Elgernon and Gillenane.
You want me to pick fights with tyrants and bullies? Sounds fun.
I gave no orders. All I offer are suggestions.
I'm on it. What else?
The Veravas, the lighthouse Soluvian, can take you anywhere, if you master its secrets. Have you done so?
Not yet, but we've got one of the Veil Jumpers working on it. She'll get it sorted, and we'll see how it goes.
Yes, I suppose we will. And when you speak with Varric, please tell him that I regret what happened.
I'll tell Varric you're sorry, Solas. You fucking jackass. You fucking Loki type motherfucker.
So Solus told the truth about the gods.
You heard? It's bad, Varric. If you'd seen Demetis crossing...
The team needs to act fast. And it can't do that with me leading from a bed. You've got to take point on this.
I can't do what you do. I've barely been holding it together in the short time you've been out.
You don't need to do what I do. You just need to get it done. Rook, when I put this team together, what did I look for? A detective to find the Dreadwolf, and a scout to get us the lay of the land. Exactly the people he'd expect me to recruit. Disciplined, predictable. And then there's you. Remember when we first met, kid?
Nope.
I watched you pick apart an entire Antom patrol in Treviso. They outnumbered you 20 to 1.
They were overconfident. I took advantage.
Which no one else did. Crows didn't appreciate the heat it brought down, but you've got a knack, kid.
For what?
Finding a way through the wildest shit I've ever seen. With a plan that no one expects. On the best day of his life, Solus wouldn't see you coming, Rook. And don't worry. I'll still be here to talk if you need me.
You'll die. Probably. The way he talks.
There is something. When I took over at the ritual site, I had to make a call on who came with me to knock over that statue. It was the first decision I made leading this team. Nev got hurt because of it.
You made a decision with the best information you had. Sometimes you do that, and people end up hurt. Or worse.
What would you have done?
What would I have done? Probably gotten myself killed and failed to stop the ritual if you hadn't stepped in. A good leader isn't someone who never makes mistakes. It's someone who admits when they make one. That's how you earn their trust.
I'll let you get some rest.
You're gonna be fine, Rook. Hey, one last thing before you go.
What's up there,
I've been
Daddy Bear?
racking my brain thinking of contacts who might help us with these gods.
You got any ideas?
Nothing. But being a leader isn't about having all the answers yourself. It's about knowing who does. Nev has connections to a whole world that Harding and I barely know. Might be worth talking to her.
Will do. Thanks, Varric.
Anytime.
Yeah, thank you, you fucking sweet dwarf, long-haired, supple, long cock having. Long dick having. What the fuck is that workshop? I see. Well.
Hey, Nev. Hi, Wisps.
Yeah, they're still here. But you're here for leads. You want allies to go after the gods? I've got places to look, if we can get anywhere but Arlathan.
Blara's working on it. What have you got?
Let's start with the angles we know. The gods are corrupt magic personified. Who do we hire to fight that? First, the Antivan Crows. We've got you. But if one assassin's good...
Why not two? You have someone in mind?
Your most feared mage killer, the Demon of Virantium.
The demon's a legend. I've always wanted to meet him.
Happy to help. The demon got his nickname taking out blood mages and Venatori. There's been fewer stories in recent years, but your bosses would know.
The Talons? They're going to give me an earful.
If you want to look elsewhere.
I'll set up a meeting. What else?
A trip home.
Back to Minrathous.
Capital city and heart of Tevinter. An empire of mages that knows a thing or two about corrupt magic.
Tevinter authority...
won't help and can't be trusted, which is why we talk to the Shadow Dragons. They're a resistance group that fights slavers, blood magic, and imperial corruption. They've got eyes and ears everywhere, including mine. If the gods enter the Empire, we might get something. Besides, I owe them an update.
These people sound great. I mean, if they're anything like you.
No one's as good as they seem. But they try.
So, we talked to the Crows in Antiva and the Shadow Dragons in Minrathous.
I wouldn't mind checking in on my neighborhood either. If Balara's ready for us.
Yeah. Should check how things are going.
Almost there. I just have to... Shit! Sorry. No, I got it. Mostly, mirrors are funny things, aren't they? Reflections. They distort reality, no matter what you try. And there's the trick. Control that distortion. There you have it.
What is that place?
If I had to guess, it's the Fade. Another part of it, I mean.
Didn't Morrigan say this Illuvian could go anywhere? Didn't think that meant elsewhere in the Fade.
She called it the Vir of Us, freedom of ways. I wonder...
If that is the Fade on the other side, won't it be dangerous? As the Fade often is.
More dangerous than elven gods who wield the Blight as a weapon?
Point taken.
Some of the older texts talk about a place in the Fade where all the Illuvians meet. A crossroads where you could travel across all of Thedas in just minutes.
Right. We saw something similar when we were chasing Solus. I wonder if it's the same.
It is alike, and it is not.
Either you found some way to get into the lighthouse without us seeing, or you've been here all along. Not sure which one worries me more.
The Wolf's Fang. You carry it now. Old paths. A new journey. Through there. I will wait.
Well, can't tell if that's a trap or not.
Can't tell if
But
that's
we're
a
short on
trap or
options.
not.
One way to find out.
And it didn't feel dangerous, you know? Almost more... sad.
Just because something's sad doesn't mean it isn't dangerous.
I can think of an example or two that proves that.
And we still don't know what this Illuvian's gonna do. One of us should probably stay behind in case it closes.
Good point.
Just tell us when you're ready to go, Rook, and then we can figure out what's going on.
Alright. I always save right here. So I'm gonna really do is just do it by another 2 hours down, so I played like 4 hours in total.
Nice. Good job.